Hello and welcome to the Purple Purlers.
We are a non-profit organization dedicated to helping abandoned animals all across Ontario.
Through knitting many blankets, we've been able to donate to many organizations, such as the Aspen Wildlife Lodge, Brampton Animal Services, and many more.
Today we're going to be teaching you how to knit your own blanket so that you can help out an animal in danger, or even knit it for your own family. So let's get to it!
Hey Purlers, today we're going to learn how to knit our new cozy blanket for our animals for the winter. For the first step, you're going to want one needle along with a ball of yarn. You're going to want to take a string of the yarn and wrap it around the needle so that it's secure. Wrap it around 2 times. After that, you're going to want to put your thumb on top of the yarn and then make a loop. After that, you're going to want to put the needle through the loop you just created, like so. Do this about 30 or so times and then you'll be done the first step.
Alright, so after the first step where you made all your 30 knots, now we're going to move on to the next step, which is the actual knitting process. This becomes really repetitive, so to make it more efficient for yourselves, every time you're going to take all your 30 knots and bring them all the way to the top. This will help us take the actual knot out, which will make more sense later on. So you're going to take your second needle and insert it into the first knot behind the first needle. Then you're going to take this strand of yarn that you have and wrap it around the second needle, which is behind the first needle. Then you're going to bring the second needle behind into the knot and then out. This makes your first knot. You're going to continue this process for all 30 knots. So once again, what you're going to do is you're going to take the second needle, bring it behind the first needle, take your strand of yarn, loop it around, bring your second needle back into the first needle's hole and out. Repeat this for all 30 knots, and when you have all 30 knots on the second needle, you're going to repeat the same process again by switching your hands and doing it again and again.
Hey Purlers, let's introduce a new challenge. If you want to add a new color to your blanket, this is how. So first you're going to put the second needle into the hole, into the last loop, and then you're going to make a loop with the new colored yarn you want to add into your blanket, and you're going to add that loop into your second needle. You're going to put your thumb on it, on both the yarns, and you're going to let go of the small piece, and you're going to hold on to both the long pieces. And then you're going to make a loop around the second needle. And then you're going to let out the loop, like you've been doing before. And then after the first knot, after you make the first knot, you're going to let go of your old colored yarn, and you're just going to continue what we've been doing before.
So once you've come to the point where you want to bind off your knitted piece, the first thing that you're going to do is bring all your knots all the way to the top, like we did before and we've been doing. Then, what you're quickly going to do is you're going to stitch 2 knots, like so. Then, what you're going to do is take your second needle and bring the bottom knot on top of the first one, like so. In this case, you bind 1. Next, what you're going to do is stitch another knot. After that, you're going to take the bottom knot again and bring it on top of the first. You're going to keep repeating this until you stitch every single knot.
Alright, now that you've finished your cozy blanket, now it's time to donate it to charity. To do this, you're going to be sending your blanket to Fairlawn Public School, and the address will be in the description and right here. And basically by donating here, you're going to be able to help out an animal in need. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next time, Purlers. Bye-bye.